All right, everybody, welcome back to this episode of the American Mates. Today I'm here with Sam, Ethan, and Joey, and we're going to be switching up our usual format rather than a typical podcast style. Today we are going to be doing something a little fun. Based on the Champions League, we are going to be making a tier list of where all the teams stand currently after 4 games in the group stage. And we're going to go through the tiers real quick. We got favorites, that's like the most obvious. Good teams, probably most likely going to win. Contenders, teams that have a good chance of winning, good squads, good depth. Dark horse, common sports term, as you probably know. Teams who could surprise you and make a deep run, but on paper probably aren't favored to win. Then we have overperformers, just any team that's been playing better than expected or overperforming, obviously. Long shot and point thieves, that's kind of like good competitive teams, but probably teams that aren't going to win, aren't going to make a huge run, but could make like the round of 16, get out of the group stage, beat some of the upper echelon teams. And then we have frauds, who are teams that either had higher expectations going in and have severely underperformed, or teams that are performing well but probably won't sustain their success for long. And then last but not least, we have not going to happen, which is just teams you don't expect to win that aren't going to win and aren't really that good for the most part. Uh, the the rankings per se aren't a direct correlation as to who's better than who. Like an overperforming team might not be better than a long shot team, but for the sake of where you want to be, that's how the tiers are based. So the higher up, the better you're doing right now. And with that being said, let's get into our list. First team up, Atletico Bilbao.
I'm gonna go with frauds.
I like
I,
frauds.
mhm. I
I
think
would say point. I would say point thieves or long shot. Like
I had them at not gonna happen,
Yeah,
honestly.
I also
Yeah,
have them not
honestly,
gonna
I
happen.
had them low. I don't even know if they're frauds because I don't expect much.
yeah, I don't expect
yeah.
anything from
I
them.
mean, I just expected them to look better this year than they have. Like Nico Williams is still there, but I know he's been dealing with some injuries and stuff. I don't
That's
know. I
fair.
just those Spanish teams are tough to play in UEFA competitions, and Bilbao just hasn't
Yeah.
really given that. So I never expected them to go in there and win it, but I definitely expected them to start off maybe a little bit better.
That's fair. That's fair. It's hard too with their policies about signing guys and stuff. It's like I don't know if
That's very
they'll
true.
ever make a deep run because they don't really have that
Yeah,
reinforcement.
no.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
What do you got?
I'm cool with not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right. That's fair. We'll stick the first team in right at the bottom. And next up we have Ajax. I have them at frauds personally because
I also have them at frauds. They've
historically
been severely
speaking,
underperforming.
yeah, historically
I feel like
speaking, they're a
they,
competitive team and
yeah,
like they usually do well. But right now they're sitting at 0-4. They lost Galatasaray, Marseille, Inter, and Chelsea. And it's just like, I don't know, man. They just have looked like shit,
they're not
really.
doing well just in
Yeah.
general.
They have
Yeah,
like what,
they
one
just sacked
goal?
their coach. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys
Yep.
saw that. They sacked their coach today, and now
Yep.
they're looking at Ten Hag. So
They're bringing back the bald frog.
Yeah.
So
Rough
not
shape
Ten Hag.
domestically
Yeah.
and in
Hey,
Europe.
Ten Hag might be the one to save them, bring them back, but who knows?
hey,
their
he took them to a
academies
semifinal, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
their academies
Yeah.
run dry.
So
They're preying on Mika Götze right now.
we're in agreement on
And
frauds
Jorge
there.
Mokio.
Yeah,
Yeah, frauds is I think where I
yeah,
had him
frauds
as
is
well. I
I
don't
think that's
mind that.
accurate.
Arsenal is up next.
I'd put them at favorites.
I agree. I have them at favorites.
I have them as I think I have them at contenders.
Ooh,
Also have them in contenders.
interesting.
I
Yes,
just
favorite.
Arteta. What has he won to be considered a favorite?
But they're just playing the best right now.
I
Yeah,
know, but I think this is the year for them in the Prem. Do you see them winning the Prem and the Champions League?
No, but they still are favorites though, because they're just one of the best teams.
yeah. I have them at favorites just because they haven't conceded yet in the Champions League. They're 4-0. They've had some. They're steamrolling. They're
they-
very deep.
They haven't played anybody like.
I thought they have
that can
conceded the
challenge
Champions.
them.
Didn't they lose like 5-1 to Atletico Madrid? I mean, win 5-1 to Atletico Madrid.
No, it was 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0.
Yeah.
That was part of my reasoning, and then also it's just like the depth. Like Moreno comes in and gets a brace. They got so much depth in their defense. Really solid all around. I
don't know.
I understand not having them at favorites, but I feel like
I don't
dude,
think-
they've won 10 games in a row and they haven't lost since August in their third
I
game.
know they're definitely playing good. I don't know. They've never won a Champions League.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I'd consider them favorites to win the Champions League.
That's fair. That's fair. In my own ranking that I made before, I had
It's
like
close.
I
It's
had
close.
3 teams and they were 1. But for now, we'll put them at contenders. We can always revisit things after as well. So keep that in mind. But
that's cool. with
for
me.
now, I'll agree. I'll stick them at contender. I
Mhm.
see where you guys are coming from. Historically speaking, it's not like they're some legendary UCL club or anything. So I get it.
Yeah. Like
Ne-
nobody on that team has won.
Right,
So
right.
that's my thing.
That's fair. That's fair. Probably put them at like
Right,
upper.
Odegaard's a Champions League winner.
Was it one of those teams?
He
Yeah.
had to have been there for
I
at
don't
least
even know.
one.
Probably,
Back in
definitely
maybe
like one.
2016.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
No,
Probably.
2016. Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
All right. Next we got Atalanta.
Long shot.
I agree.
I had him in that category as well, but not because of the long shot, more so because of the point thieves. Because all they do
Yeah.
is tie or win 1-0,
Yep.
and I don't see any other category that
Yeah.
I'd put that team in.
I completely
Yeah.
agree. I don't see where else they would go. Good team, decent team, just not very deep and not super competitive with the upper echelon of teams either.
Yep.
Yeah. Frankfurt, I got them in the same category personally.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I have them either in point thieves because I think that place is a tough place to play.
Right.
Even though Liverpool did dominate there, I do think Frankfurt historically has a good stadium and great fans. For me, it's either point thieves or not going to happen.
That's fair. I had them in point thieves because who did they beat one team 5-1, but I forget which one it was. They had a big win, but I think it was against kind of a meh team maybe.
Yeah.
Was that in the league? Are you talking about or no? Oh wait, no. I see. Yeah, they beat Galatasaray 5-1.
That's what it
I
was.
just
Yeah,
saw.
it's like
Yeah,
they
I
have
mean,
the
that's
offensive
yeah.
power, but it's not like they're beating like the best of the best. On their
Yeah, they've
day,
also
maybe.
lost Atletico and Liverpool both 5-1.
Right. Yeah.
So their games
Yeah.
are always ending 5-1 apparently.
I'd be cool with either or.
I'd probably say not gonna happen.
Fair. Ethan.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Not gonna
'Cause
happen.
I wouldn't even
yeah.
say they're point thieves at this point, or I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're right. Low key.
hmm
Next up we got Galatasaray. I know
That's
where I have them.
Overperformers.
Yeah, I have them also.
I also have them overperforming.
Okay. I totally get the overperforming because that was where they started for me was overperforming. I'm like, wow, they're like 3 wins, 1 loss. Wasn't really expecting them to be that high up in the table, but I've switched my stance and I've moved them to frauds. And I know if any of the belligerent Turkish fans see this video, they're not going to be too pleased with that. But I have them there because they did have a huge win against Liverpool, and I respect that at home. But that was also when Liverpool was in like complete crap form. It was a 1-0 win after the fans were like blowing up nuclear bombs outside of their hotel all night. Tough travel to
They bring
Turkey.
they bring the passion. They bring the passion.
I respect it. I respect it. The world needs more passion and fireworks and whatever. But outside of that,
Criminal activity.
they were the team that got smashed by Frankfurt, who, as we know, is not even really that good. And then their other wins were Bodo Glimt and Ajax, who haven't really won or scored a goal. So that's why I have them at frauds, just because I don't think their success is sustainable, and I feel like they're gonna have a quick fall off once they start playing better teams.
Yeah, I think so too. Osimhen's playing well. I'll
He
give him
is,
that.
he is.
I think he needs to make a move
Yeah,
after
get
this
out of
season.
Turkey, man. So
Yeah.
that being said, you guys want to throw them overperformers, long shot, fraud. I know I'm
I
the
like
only one who has them
Yeah, I
at
feel like
frauds.
I think overperforming just because
They're
I
high
think
up the
that
table.
goes more so like in regards to this season where frauds would be more so like if we expected them to do something.
That's fair. That's fair. Fraudulent,
Uh-huh.
fraudulent success as, but not really fraudulent in terms of expectation.
Yeah.
And then next is Newcastle. Personally, for
I also
me, you have overperformer.
I have overperforming for them.
I have them as a dark horse, actually. Believe it
Really,
or not.
I did think about that. I don't
Also
know.
have them as a dark horse.
It's tough to
I
say
think
because
that-
like
I feel like they're overperforming. I don't think they're like 2 years ago. Their form in the Champions League wasn't great. Like they did beat PSG, but I feel like their form is not like it's not like consistent. Like they'll have a good week and then they'll like drop, like lose games.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're
No, yeah.
overperforming.
That's fair.
I can see that. I just think if you have a knockout stage round and you have to go to Newcastle, I think anything can happen.
I agree.
That was
Also-
a huge part of my dark horse is the atmosphere. I feel like it's just it's
Yeah.
going to be a
Yeah.
crazy place to play.
Like, granted, I'm not saying their chances are great,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I'd give them a chance.
It's-
I wouldn't write them off.
It's why they're a dark horse and not a contender for sure. They got a good
Yeah.
team too. They've like added some depth in their attack and stuff. I feel like
And Tonali's having probably his best season so far.
yeah, 3 wins and 1
Also
loss.
like a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah, Voltamana, bro. They're good.
they could also get anybody in the next round too, and easily, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? They
that's
could
true.
get fucking,
Yeah.
they could
True.
get Paphos in the next round, win, make the round of 16,
Yeah.
get Club Bruges or whoever. Not
Right.
Club
I
Bruges,
mean,
whoever.
Aston Villa last year almost. I mean, they went toe to toe with PSG in the quarters.
Yeah.
Like anything can happen.
Yeah,
And for what it's worth, their only loss was they lost 2-1 to Barca, which like on paper most people might think Barca would smash them or something, but
Yeah,
outside of that,
a
Haven't-
Rashford masterclass saved them that day.
dude, Rashford's actually been tearing it up in the UCL. But
He's been playing well.
so you guys want to throw them in overperformers or first dark horse?
you can throw them in
I
dark
still
horse.
personally like Dark
You can-
Horse.
I like
You can
dark
throw 'em in
horse.
dark horse.
Honestly, yeah, dark horse. I feel like dark
I
horse.
agree
for
with
me.
the if you play them, if they play at home, bro, they're probably gonna win.
Yeah, where the fans
I know.
cheer when you kick the ball out of bounds.
Guys,
Pure
did you see
hurrah
Dan
ball.
Burns' goal?
Oh,
Dude,
with the,
Yeah.
the
the
header,
finesse header, bro.
dude.
Yes, bro. That
Finesse
was
plus
insane.
plus header, dude. That was actually like
I like. How did he do that?
I actually don't
That was-
know,
Practice,
I
guys.
don't know.
dude. I
Dude,
I
he's
think
gonna
that's the
tweak his
first header
neck
I've ever
doing
seen
that.
like that. Like genuinely, it literally,
Yeah, that was crazy.
dude. It was so sick though.
He has good head.
It was. That was a good goal.
Next up, I feel like this one could definitely split the sea. I feel like we're all gonna have different stances on this. We have Atletico Madrid. I'll let you guys talk first before I give mine.
Personally,
gonna-
I have them in frauds because I
Yeah.
feel like they always have like I know this was like when like back then, but they have like a history of making to the Champions League final, making deep runs in the Champions League, and I feel like they've just been awful this year
That's
compared to what they usually do in the Champions League.
fair.
I have them under long shot and point thieves. Like I could. I don't know. I see Atletico potentially crashing out in the round of 16, and I could also see them in the final. I mean, they just play like
That's fair.
they
See,
play that
I don't-
style, and
See-
they just.
But they're
I
not
don't
even
know.
playing good this year. Like they're dropping a lot of points.
Very true.
Like
I know, but it's still
even in a
Atletico.
game,
What-
like in a game where you think they would, like last year, I felt like they were playing really good, and you could see like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like they're stringing performances together, and then they played Real Madrid. You're like, all right, they could probably beat Real Madrid. And they almost did. And then it's like this year they don't look like at all there.
Yeah.
Like it looks like they're just gonna lose every game.
So mine
I mean,
might be a little controversial. Well, Sam, if you were going to make a point, you could go first, actually.
no, go ahead.
So, I personally, and I don't disagree with anyone's reasoning here, but personally, I have them in a dark horse, and I'll explain why.
I knew you were gonna fucking
I know, I get what everyone's saying, but the way I look at it is like, historically speaking, kind of like what Joey was saying, I feel like they're usually competitive in times like this, and the way I look at it, Simeone ball is kind of built for tournaments like this, like those knockout stage games. They're really hard to break down. Their defense is kind of hard to get by, and they're lethal on like set pieces, counters, stuff like that. And on paper, the record's not the prettiest. I know. I think in the league they have like 4 draws and 1 loss, and then in the Champions League they're 2 wins, 2 losses. However, when you put a little context to it, one of their 2 losses, they lost to Liverpool in the 92nd minute away, which, again, a loss is a loss, but if you're looking at performance, a 2-2 draw at Anfield wouldn't have been that bad. They genuinely lost it from Virgil at the last second. They did get smashed by Arsenal, I'll say that. They lost 5-0 to Arsenal away. But they also smashed Frankfurt. In the league, they also beat Real Madrid 5-2. That kind of feels like so long ago now, but I feel like they still have that ability to hang with the best, and their squad is like, it's not young and exciting, but it's kind of experienced, and like they've got guys like Griezmann and Sorloth and other people that I can't even think
I
of.
think Julian Alvarez is
Julian
honestly,
Alvarez
Yeah,
on
he's
fire.
up there with one of the most underrated players in the world.
yeah, exactly. They're an underrated squad, so I feel like 2 wins, 2 losses, but if they turn around, string together some wins, and make it to the knockouts, I feel like Simeone was kind of built for those moments, so
Yeah, I don't mind that.
it's
Yeah.
tough. It's tough.
I don't mind dark horse.
I mean, yeah, it's like you never know what you're gonna get out of them because,
Right.
like, I don't know, Atletico's always gonna Atletico, especially under Simeone. Like,
Yeah.
it's been the same thing for years. I mean, I don't mind dark horse or long
Yeah.
shot. I think they're definitely point thieves.
Fair. If nothing else. I'll throw them in low tier dark horse for now. And we can kind of
That's
look
fine
at the
with
end
me.
and see if we'll change anything once we have the full picture. Next
Yeah.
up, Marseille.
I
He's
have
got a
them.
smirk on his face.
I have them as a dark horse.
Okay.
I have them as a dark horse. I think with the players they have, they can upset some teams, definitely.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I have them as long shot again,
I have
just
them as long
because
shot as well.
Marseille, historically, I mean, they have won
They
the
have won a
Champions
Champions
League
League.
before. Yeah.
Fair.
Recently though, French football has definitely turned. And I do think in our last predictions video, I think Marseille can make a push for Ligue 1. But kind of taking a look at that, I think if they crashed out of the Champions League early, it would help their case in the league.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it because I like watching them play. They have a good team
That's fair.
and they have good fans too.
Yeah. I have them at long shot just because I don't really like. I get it. They're not like bad. They're a good team on paper, and the results haven't really gone their way. But I just don't know if I see them like turning it around. The teams they lost to Madrid, which is like fair enough. Madrid's Madrid, but
They played well that game.
they did. But then they lost to Sporting and Atalanta at home, and I'm just like, well, Sporting away, Atalanta at home.
The Sporting game, they got unlucky with the red card
True,
because
true.
they were winning and then the red card and then the game turned.
That is
Maybe
true.
they shouldn't get a
Ethan, where do you have them?
I personally had them in frauds because mainly because of that Sporting game. Because let me be completely honest. I thought they were just gonna smash us because the Zerbi just destroys everybody. But I just feel like they haven't been like even in the league they just drop points, big points in the title race. And if you're gonna I feel like they should be at a better position than where they are in the table based on like where they play and the types of players they have. Uh,
Not a bad shout.
yeah.
I'd go either. Oh, this is tough. We all have different
We do. We do.
different rankings for this.
I feel like you could put them in long shot, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like long shots probably.
I feel like
the
that's a
best.
good spot considering everybody's selection.
There. Next up, Juve.
Frauds.
Frauds, big time frauds.
Frauds.
What do you
100%.
expect? Do you expect anything of Juventus? They've been
No, but,
horrible.
like over the summer, they spent money. They went and
Yeah.
got guys. They got Openda,
True.
Zagrova. They kept Conceição. They got João Mario from Port.
Yeah. Kenan Yildiz has been
Kenan Yildiz is still there. They
balling.
got Jonathan David. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah.
They made signings and they still stink.
Yeah, they kind of stink.
Like, dude, they just tied Sporting 1-1 at home. Like, come on. And
Yeah.
they dominated the game. They dominated the game.
And they tied
Yeah.
Villarreal and Dortmund. I originally
I
had them
have
at
them as frauds.
I had them as
I have
point
them
thieves,
as
but I'm easily convinced by that one. I think frauds is fair because I was like
Yeah.
looking at it like, oh, they had a close one away in Madrid, but they've just been wank all around, if I'm being honest. So, and
new coach gonna turn it around.
I'm okay with frauds.
Heard that one before.
I'll put them above Ajax in frauds, but frauds nonetheless.
That's fair.
Then next we have Liverpool. For me,
Joey, sorry.
I was trying to think of what I said for Liverpool. I was like,
I know it's hard to see through form sometimes, but I personally have them as contenders just because they're
I
They-
also have them
I
as
also have them in
Okay.
contenders.
okay. I didn't know
Just
if that was
based
going to be a
on
hot
their
take or not,
form.
but their roster
Yeah.
has the
No, it's
talent.
still Liverpool.
Yeah, they're still Liverpool. They still play at Anfield.
they still have Mo Salah,
They still have the Egyptian
90-minute
king,
merchant.
dude.
Bro, I
Yeah.
hate Salah. Bro.
Alright.
I can't stand him anymore.
Play then. Contenders it is.
Sounds pretty easy.
Next up, Monaco.
Long shot.
Same.
The team is not good. It's
Yeah.
not
Honestly,
good.
just have them as frauds.
I
I was
have
expecting a little bit more
They're
from
not even
Monaco
good.
this year.
well,
You-
they're not good, but I have them as point thieves solely because up to this point, they did draw against City and against Tottenham, which is in my mind is textbook
Yeah.
point thieving.
Oh,
like
okay,
I
that's
feel like
fair.
I feel like those are
I
fair.
can see point thieves.
If we're going strictly off Champions League, I agree
Yes,
with you guys.
yeah.
I was kind of taking into effect more like overall.
Yeah,
this year.
overall they've been not good, but Champions League they did get smashed by PSG. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. They got smashed by Bruges, I meant. And then their one
Yeah.
win was Bodo Glimt. Thanks.
Mhm.
We'll throw
Hey, guy, Bodo Glimt's a tough place to play.
Bro, it is.
They
well,
play on turf. They play on
Bro,
turf.
they play. Dude,
They
they
got
play in the
AstroTurf.
Arctic Circle. They play in the Arctic Circle.
that's actually
Dude,
kind
it's
of
tough,
insane.
Tough place to play.
Bro, can you do it on a
Teams
cold
struggle
night
on
in
the
the Arctic
synthetic, bro.
Circle?
Teams struggle on the synthetic.
Oh man. Then next up, we got PSG.
I have them as favorites.
Yeah, I also have them as favorites.
I have them as contenders, but it's not. And I'm not saying favorites is a bad take. It's mostly just because
Mhm.
they did lose to Liverpool, the Luis Diaz masterclass at home, but I also just have it.
That was Bayern.
Sorry.
Liverpool.
Wrong. I was thinking of Luis Diaz being on Liverpool. That's my bad slip. But yes, they lost to Bayern, which kind of surprised me at home. But they're still a great team. They still play good when it matters. They're still very deep, but they're also injured right now. Hakimi's out, Nuno Mendes out, Doué's out, Dembele's out, and it's not that they're out forever, but it's just the fact that I feel like it could affect their form or their chemistry. Just having those guys out for like a month or two could affect them,
Mhm.
but like contender's still a contender at the end of the day. I'm not saying they're gonna crash
Yeah.
out of the group stage.
Yeah, I don't know. This was a weird one for me. I couldn't really find a category, even though I literally am wearing their jersey. I didn't really know where to put them, just because I don't look at this PSG team and think they're going to contend for the Champions League with all these injuries.
That's fair.
But I also don't have like I wouldn't consider them a dark horse. Is it crazy to say overperforming right now, given the injuries?
Yeah, I don't know. They still have good play. Like but
Don't get
like
me wrong. I don't
if
mind
you name the
them
players that are
contending.
on the field besides the injuries, still a
Yeah,
fucking
it's
good
still
ass
a
team.
quality team.
True.
Yeah, I
True.
mean, I'd say, especially coming off of last year, I'd still keep them in that category,
True, yeah. Reigning
but
champs
I
as
don't
well.
see them winning it at all. That's why I was leaning more towards overperforming, but I totally get the contenders.
Yeah, I could see contenders. They have lost a lot of guys.
I'll throw them at the lower end of contender for now.
That's fair. That's for
All
sure.
right. And then next up, PSV Eindhoven.
Long shot.
Not gonna happen.
Not
No,
gonna
I have
Not
them.
gonna
Not going to
happen.
happen. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't see
dude.
like they stink.
I had them at
Those
point.
clubs are just focused on their own domestic leagues. They want to
Guy,
just beat Ajax and
you
call it.
don't mess with
They don't want
Ismail
to. They don't want to
Sarr.
challenge in Europe.
I had them at point thieves
Nice
just
No,
shit,
because
Sarr.
they're
dude.
good. They're good in their league, and they smashed Napoli for some reason 6-2. Where like I don't know where that came from, but outside of that, they've been kind of poor. Like 1-1 to
Dude,
Olympiacos, 1-1 to Leverkusen, 3-1 to Union.
a team that's starting 36-year-old Ivan Perisic, not going to
Guy, he's
happen.
class. That guy's class.
He
Yeah.
was class.
Guy, 2 years ago, he was making Van Dijk do the fucking splits in the Premier League. Guy,
Well, this is about this year's Champions League.
exactly. He still got it.
2 years ago, he still got it.
Yeah. Guy, they have Saibari is dangerous up top. That dude's big. He has like Giannis build, like tall, thick, like fast. Yeah,
So
they'll be
great.
good.
He's tall and thick, so they're contenders.
Yeah. So basically, they're gonna win the Champions League because they have Giannis. Yeah. So
They just might.
I'm cool with not gonna happen. I have them at long shot or
Yeah.
point thief, but I'm cool with not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
I think not going to happen.
Yeah. But do watch out for Ismail Sabari. He's gonna come somewhere. I don't know where, but going somewhere.
He'll leave in the winter, and then it's not going to happen even more.
Yeah.
Classic. Next up, Bayer Leverkusen. I have them as long shot point thieves.
Yeah, I have long shot. They are terrible.
After yesterday's game, they are most definitely point thieves. After what I just
Yeah,
witnessed,
that
bro.
was thievery, honestly, against Benfica.
I cannot believe that game could have genuinely been 5-0 Benfica.
Guy, what happened to Dahl?
Honestly,
bro?
like
what's wrong with Dahl?
Dahl's
bro?
a fraud, guy.
You heard what I said the last episode.
Talk about defensive principles. Dahl, ball going out. Yeah, let me fucking put it back in the mixer.
Dude, what an assist to Patrick Schick.
dude.
It's class.
Also, Leverkusen also tied Copenhagen and ESV.
This
They're
isn't
just
the
like
Leverkusen that
no.
was Leverkusen at all.
Guys.
Yeah, they lost a lot of
Xabi
guys.
Alonso
Lost
and then
Xabi.
all the players.
They also have Eric Ten Hag agency signings, so
So are we?
Dude, their front guys are pretty fast. I can't lie. I don't think
Yeah.
they're good, but they were hitting Benfica on the counter yesterday like no tomorrow.
yeah. Ernst Poku, AZ
Yeah, I
Alkmaar.
remember. from AZ. And then Nathan Tella looked very
Nathan
good
Tella's
too,
good.
but
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
have him
long
as
shot.
Point Thieves.
Yeah, long
Long
shot.
shot.
That's fair. I'll throw them in point these. Next up, Real Madrid.
Favorites.
Favorites.
Favorite.
I think they are the favorite.
You know, that's fair. I had them as contenders, but I don't think favorites is crazy to say either.
Yeah.
They had the tough
just an
loss
iffy
against
thing.
Liverpool.
Give them the trophy. Give Mbappe the Ballon d'Or.
Mbappe's going
Let's go to
off.
next year's Champions League.
I
No.
feel like this always just happens with Real Madrid. They'll lose like a group stage game to like a good team, you know, like
Right.
Liverpool
Yeah.
or PSG, and then they like the round of
Yeah.
16 shows up and they just win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
no,
It's
that's
fine.
yeah. I would never put them below contenders because at the end of the day, it's Madrid in
Let's-
Champions League.
Yeah, let's not forget Madrid lost at home to Sheriff in the group stage and proceeded to win the Champions League that year.
Very true. Very true.
Yep.
So
I'm cool with
Favorite.
I'm cool with throwing them in
I think
favorites.
Mbappe gets his first.
I
I
think
like
so.
it.
Mhm.
I think there's a Norwegian coming for it.
We'll
As much
see.
as it pains me to say.
Next up, we have Sporting. I have them in overperforming.
Talk about overperforming.
Yep, that's where I have them, man.
Yeah. I also have them in overperforming.
I wouldn't expect them to be where they are right now going into this season.
Hey, the
I don't know
Outlaws a
how
tough
they're
place to
finding-
play, guy. Talk about a tough place to
They're-
play. That's a tough place to play.
They're just finding
Yeah,
a way to
especially
get
when-
points right now.
Their only loss was to
Especially when they have
the Rasmus
Hoyland.
Hoyland Masterclass in Naples.
And they almost got a point out of that game too.
Yeah. It was literally in like what, the 80th minute? Something like that.
It was later on, yeah.
But yeah, with no Gyökeres, no Amorim, I'm surprised they're sitting at 2-1-1 right now.
I
You
know.
have the two best strikers in the world, Luis Suarez and Ioannidis. That's all you need.
Yeah, dude.
Without-
Nick Gyökeres.
Do you
They're
think
not even the
Fotis
best
can
strikers
take
in the
over?
league.
Huh?
Do you think Fotis can take over the starting job?
I don't think he's in shape. He doesn't look in shape. He looks like Gyökeres. He looks out of shape.
You know, Joey,
His name is
you say you're
Fotis?
a Sporting fan wearing a Pooch shirt, so don't talk.
I'm just saying.
Ioannidis, you know, he's gonna sit behind Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez banging in the goals. And when Luis Suarez gets that call from, you know, Real Madrid, who knows?
Real Madrid.
Right, they need a
Or
backup
maybe-
striker.
maybe-
Mbappe can't-
Maybe Amorim is gonna call him to Manchester United. I don't know.
I wouldn't take that guy.
Ioannidis will be there.
If Luis Suarez
Him and Luis Suarez are better than Gyökeres and Harder. Hands down.
if Luis
I'm waiting for
Suarez
Harden.
gets signed to Real Madrid, I will get on a flight to Spain and
Clip it
streak
here
at the
on podcast.
Bernabeu.
Luis Suarez will join Real Madrid.
I'll streak. I'll streak at the
Christ.
Bernabeu. But next up, we have Manchester City.
They have contenders. Just because their defense has not been that good this year.
I have
And Rodri's out.
favorites.
I
Because
don't mind.
Yeah,
I
I
was
guess
yeah.
I have
Why do
them,
you think
I have him in contenders.
that's fair. I have them at favorites because at the end of the day, love him or hate him, Pep is Pep. A great coach, great experience. I feel like they have underrated depth. I feel like when people say deep depth on the roster, they don't really talk about City. But I feel like it's there. If we're saying Mbappe's on fire, Haaland's on fire. They've got pretty similar numbers, honestly. Haaland's on a freaking tear right now. They're undefeated. Foden seems back in form.
Yeah, that was a big game yesterday from Phil Foden.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the selfie he took?
With the
I
fan
know.
that's going around? I
Yeah.
did.
After the goal.
They were asking him like if he knew him, and he was like, "No, I don't know."
He's like he had a half and half scarf. I don't even know what team he supports.
It's so funny. But yeah,
Yeah, I think
I
I'm
had
gonna
them
go.
as favorites,
I
but
think I'm gonna go contenders. I don't know.
I think if Man City are going to win the Champions League, it's going to be because of Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland's dragging them through the mud right now because they're not that good, but he's just scoring every game.
Cherokee's been looking really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has
He played-
I think he has 5 goals and assists in the last 3 games.
guy. The assist against Bournemouth shouldn't count. He just kicked it. He just headed it.
Can they
That's
activate
an assist,
Marmouche
man.
again?
My niece could do that. My niece could header the ball.
Did the Marmouche purple patch expire, or is he
No,
is there a
it did.
comeback
No,
coming?
It did.
Still good.
Doku's cooking. Doku's cooking.
Doku's
Yeah.
electric. But
I feel like Nico Gonzalez, compared to last year, his 6 months, I feel like he's been playing much better in that role
Yeah.
that Rodri plays.
I think he's finally doing what Pep wanted to bring him in to
Mhm.
do.
I think
And
if Man
honestly,
City are gonna-
I like watching
And-
Nico O'Reilly play left back.
Yeah, Nico O'Reilly's class.
Alright.
What was that reaction for? United Strand.
is blow. Holland's good. Rainiers is good. Everybody else blows on
Yeah,
that
I
team.
forgot about Tijani.
Fair.
Could you imagine the scenes if Oscar Bob scores the winner in the final?
That guy ain't touching the field in the final.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna go with contenders.
all right.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Next up, Chelsea. We got 3 Chelsea fans in here besides Joey. Personally, I have them as a dark horse. I'll let you guys say your piece.
I also have him as a dark horse. I feel like against the shitters, we draw points, but against the big teams, we do show up. And I feel like that's where it's going to help us in the later rounds.
I think if you get to a point where if you can make it far and then get Cole Palmer back, I think you guys can win it.
Well, it's perfect because
Yeah.
Cole Palmer's going to be back in like January, and the knockout stages don't start until like the end of January, February.
You still play group games after January. You play 2 more
Yeah, we're
group
probably
games.
playing Bodo Glimt.
No, you guys already played those teams and you dropped points.
We
One
tied
time.
Dude.
Karabag.
Azerbaijan, that stadium was rocking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with dark horse as well.
I agree, dark horse.
It's
I
just-
can see if you guys get the players back. But your midfield is really good.
Yeah. We have a deep team.
Lavia
It's just
can't stay healthy.
we don't look as good without
But I-
Palmer.
I don't understand like I understand the rotation, but Maresca's rotations like don't make sense to me. Like he's putting weird guys in, and it's like, why
You
not
need to
do
stop
a mix?
A lot of his
Tyreek
subs.
George we need to stop with this Tyreek George purple patch. That was good. It was good
Evil
for last
Saka.
year. It's done now. Evil Saka's done. Like this dude has finally come back to earth. It's okay. He had a good run.
Dude, Garnacho actually looks good.
Against Quarabag.
No, in the league too. He actually
Guy.
looks good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy. I don't think that guy
Garnacho's
has.
very hit or miss. Garnacho
He
has
is very
like
hit or miss.
he has like a 5-minute cameo where he looks
Bro,
great, and
He did
then
the same
like
thing
the
he did at
other
Man United.
the other
Doesn't
like
mean
50
He
minutes.
run down
Like
the wing, cut in, and miss because he sucks.
And then go sit on the sponsor
game.
wall once he scores.
yeah,
yeah,
and then that same
he
game
scored
where
that
he
goal.
did-
I don't think he did anything else in the game after the goal.
Well,
We have Estevao. It's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
yeah,
Estevao.
Estevao.
We have the
That's
new
the
Neymar.
Vessi.
Estevao.
Hey, when Estevao wins the Ballon d'Or in 3 years, come back to this clip.
I mean, hey, if Chelsea become like a powerhouse, don't see why not.
Yeah, he'll be
Could
on.
happen.
He'll leave us for Madrid by then.
Where's the next?
Yeah.
Where's the next
Imagine.
Brazilian superstar? Him,
No.
João Pedro, and Estevao.
You get Endrick, they get Estevao.
Can we just get Willian back? The best Brazilian winger of all time.
Bring back
I miss
Oscar.
that guy.
Dude,
He's
he was
not-
great.
And
No.
Ramirez.
Underrated ballers, bro.
Willian was so class.
So class.
He was good.
Chelsea is a dark horse. Next up, we have the Borussia Dortmund.
I actually have Dark Horse just because they
I
can
actually
pull a
do too.
result. Bro,
I actually do.
Garase
What?
can pull a result. Garase can pull a result out of his ass. Like, bro, think about 2 years ago when they made the final. They were just pulling results out of their ass. They were horrible. I think they were worse then than they were this year.
I mean, yeah, they're not like. Thing is like form wise, they're really good. That's part of the reason why I have it, and I feel like their offense, their like attack is kind of crazy right now. Like they have 13 goals in 4 games in the Champions League. Obviously, that they lost to City, and they haven't really they beat Bilbao and Copenhagen. It's not like they're like out here beating the best of the best, but they've only lost twice this year between the league and the Champions League. I don't know about like cup games and stuff, but their one loss in the league was a 2-1 loss to Bayern away. It's like I don't know.
I think they're frauds. I don't think their roster's built for it.
Well,
I don't think their
was
roster's
their
built
roster
for
I
it.
feel like
built
they're
for
more
2 years?
long. I feel like they're more long shot point thieves than frauds.
I could see that, but I don't know.
They're
Like
they're a young.
I was just thinking about their team that made the final, and I look at the team now. This team is better. Garasi is better than Fulkrug. Fulkrug blows. The guy's slow.
I thought you were a Fulkrug fan. I thought you
Yeah.
liked him.
No, he was. He was.
I like
You used
no,
to say
I like
Fulkrug is
Fulkrug.
nasty.
No, I like Fulkrug because he's like, you whip in the box, he runs in headers like that. Like, yeah, I like that. I like that style of play. But Garase is a better forward than
True.
Fulkrug is.
Garasi is a pen merchant. Let's stop this
He is, but
Garasi.
he scores, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
He scores the
but
goals.
when Salah's a pen merchant, it's a big deal. When Garasi's a pen merchant, it's not. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, because they're 2 different classes. Like, you have Garase who's just like a good striker, and then you're saying Salah, one of the best players in the world, but he scores a lot of pens.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
I-
don't know. just see
I'd be comfortable with going kind of middle of the road of everyone and saying long shot.
Yeah.
Fine
Yeah.
with that. I'm fine with that.
I'll put them. Next up, we have FC Barcelona.
They're
I'm on.
I have them in.
favorites.
What?
No.
Did you
Whoa!
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 They're
I wasn't
favorites.
expecting Sam of
They're
all people.
favorites.
No. I'm not hearing
Yes.
this that they're favorites. They just
They're
tied
favorites.
Club Brugge. Carlos Forbes guy. Are you serious?
That's fine. That's fine. It's the group stage. I think
See-
they're favorites.
Hey, I respect that take because I feel like that they're gonna focus on Champions League this year. Personally, as the only Barca fan in here, I had them as contenders. But like, I mean, geez, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to calling them
I don't
favorites.
know how you can watch Barcelona and say that's a Champions League winning team. They get caught
Because-
out every game.
Thing is,
every game they get caught out.
their defense
They
has been
had
really
so
poor.
many injuries right
They
now.
do. They do have a lot of injuries too.
So deal with it.
And
Every
I
team has
think
injuries.
I understand that, but it's like the same thing you said with Chelsea. They're gonna start getting guys back. And like a guy
I
like
don't think-
Lewandowski starting a guy like Ferran Torres, like it's not
No,
awful,
okay.
but like
I could see that in the attack, but what I will
Rafinha.
say from a defensive standpoint is bringing in another defender is not going to help that defense because just the way they play, it does not help at all.
Yeah, I feel like they just kind of have. I feel like they need to
Every
fix the
team
high
scores
line a
against-
little bit. I think it worked
Yeah,
a
the
lot
highlight
last
needs to
year,
be
and it's just
tweaked.
that's gotta go, man. Like I feel like if they play like
Oh.
a guy like
It's even
Erling
like-
Haaland, it's like oof. Or
That's what I'm saying.
Mbappe.
Like the thing is, like even teams like Getafe who play terrorist ball and tie 0-0 every game score against Barcelona because they just play this high line. And it's so easy
I
to
know,
get in.
but-
guys behind.
dude, I don't know if I can look at a team that has a front four of Lewandowski, Rashford, Rafinha, and Lamine Yamal when they're all healthy and not consider them favorites.
I can. I
And
can.
and
I just did
and the
yesterday.
team with the
I watched-
best midfielder in the world behind them too.
Oh, I
And
didn't know Caicedo played for
Well,
Barcelona.
you mean Pedri?
I personally
don't
had
know.
them as dark horse. I feel like nobody expects them to win,
That's fair
but I
reasoning.
feel like they could, like Chelsea, they could make a run. I feel like they do perform well against better teams. Against the shitters, obviously not, but I could see them possibly making a run.
That is true.
I also think Chesney has fallen off a lot from last season. Like last year, Chesney
He's
came
old.
in
Dude,
and he like
that goal that
overperformed.
got
But that's
called
what I'm
back.
saying. He's not. Yeah, he's not. He's not the Chesney of last year. And last year they got away with it. I think that guy
He's also
Garcia, that their starter, is really good.
yeah, it's pretty good.
I
Yeah.
think
But again,
once they get him
I don't
back,
think a good goalie helps when the teams get chances fucking 6 yards out because they're high line.
True.
Mm.
But they have a lot of injuries. Yeah, their defense has just definitely been the most questionable thing this year. That's really the only thing that would like hold them back. I'd be okay.
I think they experiment against these easy teams. Like you look at Club
Yeah.
Brugge yesterday, that lineup wasn't the Barcelona lineup we're going to see in the knockout stages.
Yeah.
Like who? Yamal was on the pitch. Rashford was on the
He
pitch.
was.
Koundé's on
Well,
the pitch.
obviously they're not going to start with Ferran. Like Ferran is not a striker that's going to get you goals like Lewandowski.
But like yesterday,
Mark Casado
was playing, and Eric Garcia, like no Kubarsi, and they're just lacking guys. I honestly think
You said
they have
last
a good
episode
competition.
Kubarsi is a fraud.
No, I said that he hasn't looked that good this year without Inigo Martinez, but I still think he's good. I just think he's fallen off a little bit.
He's in
He's still
poor
their best.
he's in
He's their
poor
first
form
choice
at the
center back.
moment, but yeah, I agree. I think he's their best center back,
We all know
but he's just
Dean
not in his
Huijsen
greatest
is better
form.
than Pau Kubarsi.
I don't mind that.
He's nice.
I love Dean Huijsen.
He's very good. I do like Dean Huijsen as well, as a Barca fan.
I don't know. I think Barca's due. Barca's due.
I'd
for
be
Champions
okay with
League.
that. I don't think I can. In my heart, I can't put them lower than contender, but
I don't think they should be lower than contender.
I'd be okay with either favorite or contender.
Hear me out. Come
Put 'em
back
wherever
to this
you want.
episode. The Champions League final is going to be El Clasico. That's my bold prediction.
You know what my prediction is? I'd be surprised if Barcelona make it past a quarterfinal. I'd be really surprised. I don't think they're going to make it past the quarterfinal.
We'll see how it unfolds. I'm cool. I think contenders or dark horse is a fair shout between all of us.
You can put it wherever.
I'll put them contender because I had them contender. Ethan had dark horse. Sam had favorite. What did you have, Joey? Originally, like in your mind.
Frauds.
Frauds.
Yeah. Chalk that, buddy.
All right, on to the next.
Guy, are you serious? That Club Brugge guy. They should have lost to Club Brugge.
But
Carlos
game.
Forbes.
One game.
Carlos Forbes put his PP inside Barcelona.
yeah.
Are you serious? Carlos Forbes.
Well, maybe not
Yeah,
inside.
that guy came up through the Man City Academy.
Maybe he touched it on. Maybe he placed it on them, but not inside. All right, next.
All right, can we please move on to the next game?
Next up, we have Bayern Munich.
I also have
Favorites?
I have favorites. They've
I
just
have
been
favorites.
dominant. Just
Yeah,
beat
they're
PSG.
way too dominant right now to say anything less, I feel like. But by this logic, can I circle back to something? If we're all agreeing that Bayern is favorites, why not Arsenal?
Because Bayern
Yeah, I
has
think-
won the Champions League.
Yeah, Bayern.
Okay,
just-
okay. When you put it that way.
Like Bayern has experienced winners on the team still. Arsenal, I don't think has
Bayern
anybody
Munich
who
is
has
football
really won.
heritage.
Not even their
Arsenal
coach.
is not.
Dude, I was thinking about Arsenal today.
And I can't stand Bayern.
This is left
good, though.
field and nothing to do with the video we're talking about right now. But I was thinking about Arsenal at work today, and I thought of Nicolas Pepe, and I was like, what happened to him, man?
He has the streets. He has the streets
He
over at
he definitely
Torreal.
has the streets for sure. But yeah, Bayern, I feel like there's not much you need to say. Harry Kane, Ballon d'Or, loading, undefeated in the Champions League. Just their front three is just plastering everybody they play, bro.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they're just unreal right now.
Well, no, Musiala. Musiala still has to come back.
Yeah,
I know.
that's
This is
crazy.
all without Musiala.
That's crazy, bro. Oh my gosh, they're actually nasty right now.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Next up, we have Inter Milan.
Put Dark Horse. They can get a result.
I had them as contenders, but Dark Horse isn't bad either.
I don't know. I was kind of. I guess I'm still caught up between last year and that exposing performance that they got manhandled in the final.
True. That
I
wasn't
think
even a
I'd put them
game.
probably. I'd probably put them in the dark horse category. I
Yeah.
don't think
They're
there's
still a
anything
good they're
other.
still a good team.
Yeah, they are.
It's just
They are
I
still a good
I
team.
kind of took note of when I was like combing through stuff before the video. I took note of the fact that they're really good defensively. They've only allowed 1 goal in the Champions League and they're 4-0, but I feel like their squad isn't super deep and
No.
and they had a good run last year, but can't give medals to yesterday's heroes, as well as the fact that their 4-0 is semi-fraudulent because they beat Ajax, Slavia Prague, Kairat Alam. I don't know. I know the teams. I don't know how to say the names. Kairat Alamaty and Union Saint. I don't want to butcher it, but you know what team.
Jola.
Jala, yeah. Who combined have 1 win in the Champions League. Like, those are the teams they've beat.
That is true. But
Yeah.
I just feel with these guys with the experience, there's just always a chance.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I had them as contenders, but I'd be comfortable with calling them like a dark horse or overperformer, one of
That's it.
those.
Probably,
I'd say
I
dark
feel like
horse.
Dark Horse fits them a little better.
I agree.
I was tempted to put them as frauds, but they're still Inter Milan.
Honestly, hey.
Thought about putting them in frauds just because
Honestly,
their
though,
league form isn't great and they haven't beaten any big teams.
talking about it out loud, our tier list is a little top heavy right now. And if there is a team that fits the mold of fraud a little bit,
I don't
I can
mind
see
it.
but also it's like,
I
how
put
can you call a 4-0 team a fraud? But again,
Yeah.
it's like I said
they
though,
played fraudulent.
Because of their
Right.
strength of
they're
schedule.
fraudulent wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
I
we
mean, they squeaked by Kyra Almaty yesterday. I
Are
don't
we-
mind frauds.
are we shouting Inter frauds? I'm with it.
Killing frauds. Killing
Fine
frauds.
with me.
Hope no Italians are watching this video. We got Juve and Inter as frauds. All right.
I'll
Next
send a
up.
clip to Vinny. Vinny will be pissed.
Hey, Vinny. Next up, we have Slavia Prague. I got not gonna happen.
That also has not
Poor
gonna happen.
guys, you know. Hey, kudos to you
Hey.
for being in the Champions League, man.
Here for vibes.
Yeah.
Better luck next year. They're just here for vibes.
Ooh, this one I could see going a few ways. We got Napoli.
I have long shot point thieves. I don't think they're that good.
Ethan?
I don't know.
I have them. All right. Originally, I had them as not going to happen, but I feel like frauds fits them a little better because I feel like their
Uh-oh.
team on paper, they shouldn't be wherever they are. Where are they, like 24th on the table? They
Yeah.
shouldn't be 24th on the table. They should be performing way better in the Champions League.
So this might be a hot take based on those answers. I had them as a dark horse, specifically because, like Ethan was saying, like they're not doing good right now, so I feel like people might be counting them out, but they've got a pretty good team. They have good form domestically right now. I feel like they're doing all right in their league. And I know they're not in the greatest Champions League form, but their games ahead, they're 1-1-2 right now. 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses. But their games ahead are Karabag at home. Then they have Benfica, who haven't been playing good. Then they have Copenhagen, and then Chelsea at home, which like that could be a toss-up with the way Chelsea's been playing. So I feel like in my mind, I see them winning like 2 or 3 of those 4, probably a tie in there, maybe a loss to Chelsea. I don't really see them losing to the other 3 right now. I could see them tying Benfica. I mean, Benfica on their day could beat them. It's just the way Benfica's been playing. I'm not necessarily saying that like Benfica's trash, but I had them as a dark horse because I feel I had them as a dark horse because I could see a run, but I'm not opposed to putting them elsewhere. That's just why I have them where I have them.
Yeah, I just don't think they have the squad. It's like they have individual players. I think that could on their day make a moment happen, but I just don't think it's coming
I have them as
together.
a long shot.
Yeah, same.
I think they have a decent like I don't consider them to be fraudulent. I also don't
Yeah.
consider them to be dark horses because I don't see Napoli winning the Champions League. But I do really respect Antonio Conte. I think
Yeah.
they have good players that on their day could probably beat anybody. They do have some good. I'm not saying in a 2-leg knockout round, but I think teams going to like Naples, tough place to play in that Diego Armando Maradona Stadium.
That is very true.
So
Yeah. I
Guy,
feel like
every place
I'm
is a
gonna
tough
go.
place to play, apparently, huh?
It is. It
hey
is.
man, there's good stadiums all across
There's
the world.
stadiums. There's stadiums.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
go long shot.
yeah. I feel like if there was an underperforming
not
category,
opposed to
they would fit in there, but yeah, I'm cool with long shot, point thief, whatever you want
Yeah.
to call them. Next up, we have Tottenham Hotspur. I got frauds. Up the Chelsea.
Yeah.
London's black.
Got frauds as well. I don't think they're that good.
I
They
have
don't even
them
play
as
good.
overperforming right now.
I
That's
also
fair.
have them as overperforming.
I think they're overperforming. Definitely where
Yeah, they are high in the table actually.
yeah.
Standings wise, I'd say
Yeah.
they're overperforming, but like match by match, I don't even know if I'd call it that because like they beat Copenhagen, they tied to Monaco, they tied to Bodo Glimt, and then they beat Villarreal. It's like
Yeah.
they haven't even really played a good team, and they've dropped points twice. That's why I have them as
Bodo
frauds.
Glimt is a tough place to play.
That's
It
fair.
actually is.
No, you're right. That's fair. I have them.
Historical.
I have them as frauds because I don't think they deserve to be as high in the table as they are, and they've had some not
I
great
don't mind
results.
frauds. I don't mind that.
Yeah,
Go
I
match
don't
up for
And
Yeah.
Benfica.
Tottenham's gonna Tottenham, so even if they keep the form up,
Hey.
they're gonna bottle it.
Except in the Europa League
Benfica,
final
that's
where
great.
they beat Manchester United, but that's okay.
Lost me
Guy,
money.
did you see who was in net? That guy's
Don't matter.
Onana loves losing Europa League finals, guy. We should have learned from the 2016 final that we won against him. This guy don't do good.
Dude, and then he lost with Inter in the Champions League final.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
win. He's not a winner. Onana's not a
No.
winner.
What do you mean,
He's
guy?
not.
You won with Ajax,
Win what? What did he win?
the Dutch league.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up, we have Union Saint-Gelo.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Hey.
We stole their best striker last season by buying Franjo Ivanovic. So I think
They have Promise David.
they do have
but-
Promise David.
Don't sleep on
He's
Kevin
one to watch,
Rodriguez,
but-
guy. Banks in the goals every match.
They got a good away win against PSV, but yeah, they're just nobody
Not
expected it to
gonna
happen, and it's not gonna happen. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Next up, Villarreal.
Yeah, not gonna
Not gonna
happen.
happen.
Not gonna happen as well, honestly.
I feel like the Spanish teams, like
Yeah.
them and Bilbao, they just don't have the like. I don't know if you guys seen it, but like the Spanish teams are really hurting for like registering players and like keep signing play. They can't sign players because of the like wage cap and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That I think those teams are like struggling to compete even in the league. Never mind like competing in the Champions
To be
League,
fair,
so-
though, Villarreal is playing good in the league.
Oh,
They're
really?
in third, and I think that they don't. They're obviously trying to win, but like they lost to Paphos yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I think they realized that like their squad size isn't really that big, so it's like, do we rest players for the league or do we rest players for the Champions League? So they got to make a decision there.
Jeremy Pino was a big loss too.
Yes. Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
All right. So where do we have them? Not gonna happen.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Next
Champions
up,
League wise.
next up we have Kairat alum. I don't even,
Not gonna happen.
not gonna happen
Yeah.
for me.
It's not going to happen, and they have more points than Benfica this year.
Next up, next up we have Paphos.
Not gonna happen.
Also not
But
gonna
honestly,
happen.
I put
They
them
might
as
be a point
overperformer. I put
overperformer. Yeah, I can see
again. It's like I
overperformer.
said, just because they're up there on the tier, I don't think they're better than the long shot teams. I just think current form, they're overperforming. They beat Villarreal. They tied Olympiacos. They're sitting in 20th right now against some big name teams, which would technically get them to the playoff right now. Obviously, the league
Yeah.
doesn't end today,
It's
but
hmm
I have them as overperforming.
I don't
I
know.
can
I
see
see
the
their
over-
next matches. Their next three are Monaco, Juventus, and Chelsea.
I
Yeah,
don't think they could get a. I think they could get like a point in those
I
last.
don't know.
I think
I don't
I
think they
think
win.
they
I don't think
honestly
I don't
I think
think
they
they win
can get
another
2
match.
points. Probably against Monaco and Juventus. They can definitely get points against those 2 teams.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't-
It's tough
I
to
don't
tell
know.
though.
I don't
you
think
know.
so.
Hey, is Chelsea playing them home or away? Let's figure that question
It's in
out.
London. It's in London.
Oh, it's in
Guy,
London.
it's David Luiz's homecoming guy. He's gonna.
It
he's gonna
is.
take-
Honestly,
He might
I would not be
score, but-
surprised if they come to London and they beat us. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think they get another point this whole Champions League.
Yeah, that could be true. Yeah,
I do
I'm good
agree.
with overperformers. I think they're definitely.
I think
overperformers.
yesterday was their final. Take it and run. You beat Villarreal in the Champions League.
Yeah, take it. Mhm.
That's fair. So are we calling them point thieves, overperformers? Not gonna happen.
I would say overperformers.
Overperforming.
They are overperform. I think by the definition, they are overperforming by getting points.
True.
Yeah,
If you ask
I
me,
mean,
I don't
not
think
a
they
bad
can get
technically,
out.
right now they're about.
but
like,
if they're taking points, they're point thieves.
that's true. I think they probably have more points than I would have guessed they would have gotten all tournament already. And like they're sitting above Leverkusen, Bruges, Frankfurt, Napoli, Marseille, Juve, Bilbao, Villarreal, Benfica, Ajax. They're above all those teams.
Dude. Oh my God! Their top goal scorer is that guy Domingos Quina, the Portuguese guy that came up from West Ham.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's why they're doing so nasty.
No
Because they
wonder.
got a little bit of Portugal in them. All right, I'll put them at the lower end of overperformers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next up, we have Bodo Glimt.
Not gonna happen.
I mean, it's a
Not
tough,
gonna happen.
Point thief.
it's a tough place to
Tough
play
place to
though.
play.
It is.
Point
They
I-
thief.
usually do well.
Tough
in
place
the
to play.
I had them as not gonna
Maybe
happen,
the
but
I have them as.
they have
lost
stolen points
to
from Tottenham.
Monaco 1-0 playing home. So evidently, it's not a tough place to play.
But they tied Tottenham.
couldn't get a Tottenham got
Well,
a
they
point
tied
there.
Tottenham.
But that's because Tottenham are frauds.
True. So what are they? Are they not gonna happen? Or are they?
I
Point
think it's
thieves?
not gonna happen.
It's
Personally,
definitely
I
one of
think
those.
They should have their own category of just tough place to play.
we
Yeah, I'm
we,
gonna say
we could have
not
made
gonna
this with
happen.
like
Let's say-
six. Yeah,
Not gonna happen.
I'm fine with that.
Do any other European teams play on turf? Surely there's got to be a couple we don't know about.
Probably.
You tell me they have. You tell me they do grass in Kazakhstan or Azerbaijan.
Dude,
Yeah,
we'll
no.
see. January 20th, Man City goes to Bodo Glimt. We'll see.
Owen's homecoming guy.
Oh shit, he might score 7.
All right. Next we have Benfica.
Not gonna happen. This is the worst Benfica team since I've had my eyes opened on this earth.
I had frauds simply due to preseason
Yeah, I had
expectation.
frauds.
Not necessarily that anyone thought they were gonna win it or like people were saying they were nasty, but I just had them at frauds because in no world did I expect them to be 0-4, losing to Leverkusen and Karabag.
You
Yeah,
know, I
same.
could see this being as low as not gonna happen and as high as contenders.
I could see as high as dark horse. I don't know about contender, but I get it though.
If
Like
Jose starts cooking,
their
know.
performance wise, they've been their performances haven't been awful. It's just results wise
No.
they've been awful.
It's just results.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say frauds because
Yeah, Jose is not the answer. I'm sorry. He's past it. My dad was here. He'd be like, "No, he still got it." No, that dude is gone. He needs to go back to the districts in Portugal. Go coach União de Leida. Hang it up, buddy.
Dude, he's got it.
It's
He's gonna
done.
go coach his club from his heart, Stubal.
Yeah. Yeah, the haram ball tactics don't work anymore. You're coaching Benfica. You're supposed to dominate. You're not supposed to score a goal and park it. You're supposed to dominate. It doesn't work.
Dude, I do have to say I think yesterday was Rios's best game in a Benfica jersey. He looked decent.
I'll have to
He's
watch.
starting to low-key. Honestly, yesterday not too many. I didn't notice it as much.
Thick part of me kind of still wants him to do good. I'm not a hater. I don't like to see like hyped up signings do bad, even if they play for my rivals. It's like I don't want him to dominate the Portuguese league, but I'd like to see him unfold and have a successful career. It's not against Porto.
What I noticed yesterday, Mourinho is finally starting to implement his tactics. Like obviously when he first gets there, he doesn't make too many changes.
Mm-hmm.
We were kind of just playing the same way that we were with Lodge because it takes time. And he has him now dropping in between the center backs, and then he just takes the ball up the field. And he's fast. He kind of looks like Pogba.
I obviously don't watch like every Benfica game. Do you think like
kind of looks like Pogba.
Is he good at like passing? Like if he gets the ball deep, can he make like a good long pass?
Yeah.
Or, like,
yeah, I'd say so.
Fair. Just curious.
Enzo Baranescia just plays lollipop balls.
Dude, he plays weird. Like I don't even know how to describe Enzo.
I don't like him. I don't like him too much. I think he's kind of overrated, but I don't want to get on a
Is
Benfica
Rio
tangent.
still the free kick taker?
It depends. It depends where it is.
That guy should never take another set piece in a Benfica shirt ever again.
Sudakov has taken a couple. I'm trying to think now.
Hey,
Dude,
I
our
thought
best player.
Sudakov was supposed to dominate, guy. Where's Sudakov been?
He looked good in the first few games. He hasn't looked too good recently. Our best player is Luca Bacchio. He's just a mile above the rest.
Luca Bacchio is good. When I do get around to watching Benfica, I feel like he's a noticeably like better than a lot of the guys.
Yeah.
Anyhow, next up, Club Brugge. I got Point Thieves, long shot.
I also have
They're competitive, but they're not gonna. I don't see them going anywhere, and I feel like it's unfair to say not gonna happen because they're not trash. I could see them making like the knockouts, but
they made the knockouts last year. They almost they did it pretty good.
I feel like they're usually competitive.
I'd say Point Thieves more so.
Yeah.
I considered overperforming, but besides yesterday, they haven't really been overperforming.
Yeah.
They just stole points from Barca essentially, so I don't mind that.
Speaking of overperforming, next up we have Karabag.
Yeah, I would say overperforming.
Yeah.
They were when I saw this tier, that was the first team I thought.
Literally, I'm gonna put them at the front of that because they're the definition of overperforming right now. Shout out Leandro Andrade. He's gonna get Cape Verde. He very well might bring Cape Verde to their first ever World Cup final. If he gets on the I was gonna say if he gets on the team for the. I mean,
for some reason, dude, he's gotten frozen out of the Tubarões Azuis.
He's about to be
just put it in your LinkedIn profile, guy. They'll find you.
Yeah. Yeah, they've had some good results. Draw against Chelsea, win against Benfica, win against Copenhagen.
Those are
Good
the
team.
games you gotta win. As a small team, you have to, win the those are must Copenhagen is a must win. Benfica, I wouldn't say that's a must win, but that's a positive, and then getting a point at Chelsea is
Dude, they
even
look
better.
good. Like
Yeah.
they are overperforming, but they don't look awful.
No.
Like I watched them play and like they could have beaten Chelsea yesterday. They had a chance in the 90th minute where they could have won it.
Mhm.
Anyone know like who they have left in the group stage? Like I'm curious if they're gonna make it out. I didn't get a chance to look
Let me
at who
see.
they
Might.
got.
They
Sometimes you
got
just gotta win,
Napoli
like,
away. They got
I could see them
Ajax
getting
at
through, though.
home. That's a
I could
win,
see
I
them winning
think.
there.
The
That could be a
current
win.
form says Ajax is a win.
Frankfurt home, and they finish it off with Liverpool away.
I think
Oh, okay.
I think out of those,
But I think they
they
already got enough points. I think if they get, like,
Yeah, it doesn't
3
take a lot. It doesn't
out of
take a
out
lot.
of those games, I think if they get 3 points, they're in no matter what.
I could easily see
It might
them
be
If you
even
winning.
think
less.
about it,
It might
66% roughly of teams in the Champions League make it to the knockouts now.
True, yeah,
Yeah.
because the new format.
So I'm kind of with Joey on this one. I think that I mean, dude, they're sitting on 7 points.
They might need, like, 1 or 2. Maybe I think I would
I
say
think
maybe
they
2
can get it. I think
2
they
more
can get it.
points out of
Realistically,
4
I
games.
feel like they could tie Napoli. I'm not saying they're going to.
They
Then
could.
I feel like
They could beat
they
Ajax.
very well
Ajax
could
at
beat
home.
Ajax.
I feel they'll probably beat Ajax. They could get a result
Frankfurt
against
at home.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt
I
too.
could
I feel like
see it.
those could both be wins, honestly.
I think they out of these 4 games, I think they leave here with 4 points.
See that.
I think they beat Ajax or Frankfurt, and then they tie somebody. I just don't know who.
Now we have Copenhagen. Got not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I also have not gonna happen.
Fourth took their best player, evidently. Guy's world class.
He is good.
Olympiacos.
Unfortunately,
I have not gonna
Also
happen.
probably
Not gonna
not gonna
happen.
happen. They got too many washed up Portuguese guys.
Yup.
Does Chiquinho still play there?
You know,
I
that's
don't
a
even
good
think so.
question. I saw
Hi,
Gelson
Gelson
Martins scored
Martins.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Gelson
Chiquinho
Martins,
assisted Gelson Martins' goal yesterday.
of course. Gelson
And
Martins
then Daniel Podence was on the left hand side.
guy.
All right. Well, we've completed our list. I know you guys can't see it right now, so I'll read it off. Favorites, we got Madrid and Bayern. Contenders, we have Arsenal, Barca, Liverpool, PSG, City. Dark horses, we have Newcastle, Atletico, and Chelsea. Overperformers, we have Karabag, Sporting, Galatasaray, and Paphos. Long shot point thieves, we got Marseille, Dortmund, Napoli, Atalanta, Leverkusen, Monaco, and Bruges. Frauds, we have Juventus, Ajax, Inter, Tottenham, and Benfica. And then not going to happen, we have Bilbao, PSV, Frankfurt, Prague, St. Gillo, Villarreal, Kairat, Almaty, Bodo Glimt, Copenhagen, and Olympiacos. I'm
Actually pretty
satisfied.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
I'm
I don't mind it.
satisfied.
Pretty good.
You
Look
read
at-
that out, I was like, not one that I was like, oh.
yeah, I don't really see any of those as being like questionable.
Yeah.
No. Based off what we've seen, we're 4 games in. There's 4 games left. I don't mind it.
Yeah. We'll have to do a revisitation at the end of the Champions League or something where we go
Yeah,
over it or like rehash our takes. But all
Yeah.
right, that concludes it. Thank you guys for tuning
All
in.
right. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on TikTok now too.
Yeah, follow our Instagram, follow our TikTok. We'll throw some links in the bio. American Mates.